Hi, I'm Nissa with Eating Fat is the New Skinny, and today I wanted to talk about the other F word. So my favorite podcaster talks about fasting as being the other F word. We all know what the first one is. And the reason that he says fasting is the other F word is because a lot of people in the community are very scared to try it. They think it's going to send their body in starvation mode, or they are just scared that they might be hungry, or who knows what might happen. I do have another video about fasting, so definitely check that one out. But today I want to talk about the other F word, and I am going to refer to that as fat bombs. Things get a little crazy right now. My husband's out of town, and I have the 4-year-old who is not at preschool today. That's the noise. Hold on. Charlie. Shh. Shh. Sorry about that. Okay, so the other F word, fat bombs. That same podcaster recently denounced fat bombs, and I wasn't sure why, because I love them. They have helped me get to where I am today, and they help me stay in ketosis and feel really good. Plus, they're really tasty if you make them right. So I wanted to figure out why they are being denounced by a lot of people. So earlier in the week, if you saw, I posted a photo about my new recipe, the caramel apple fat bombs. And these are super yummy. I was just playing around in the kitchen and I came upon this recipe. So I am going to post that recipe on Fat Bomb Friday. So check back with my page and get it. Otherwise, you can go to eatingfatisthenewskinny.com/free guide if you want to get that sooner. So to me, fat bombs and keto go hand in hand, kind of like peanut butter and jelly, except we don't eat jelly, so why not stir in some coconut oil, freeze them, and eat them up? There seems to be a few different reasons that people don't like fat bombs. So the first school of thought is that we should eat less fat on a ketogenic diet so our body burns its own stored fat. A lot of these people firmly believe this message. They think that the people who are eating fat bombs are stuffing them down our throats like foie gras ducks, overflowing with the fat because some podcaster told us to. And believe me when I say they hate this podcaster. So if you go in one of those groups and you tell them you're a fan, they will find you, they will harass you, and they will tell you you're wrong. So don't do that. I actually had to delete myself from a recent group. I don't want to denounce any groups publicly, so if you want to know, comment below and I will get back to you. But basically, I don't have the same message that they do. I believe everyone's different and you need to find out what works for you. And this group believes there's only one way. Eat less fat on a high-fat diet to burn your own body fat. And if you lost weight any other way, you didn't really lose it and you're lying and you're making it up. So I deleted myself from this group and they still found me and they still harassed me after I deleted myself. So definitely a group you want to stay away from. Anyone who wants to argue with you, maybe that's not the right group for you. You could join my group, Eating Fat is the New Skinny, because we welcome everyone. So this group also, sorry, I lost my place. So another reason I deleted myself from this group is I saw a post, someone asking for a quality low-fat chicken recipe to really maximize their fat burning. And this is wrong for a few reasons. I don't like to tell people they're wrong. But the first reason is low-fat chicken breast recipes belong on Weight Watchers or other starvation diets. And I know that's harsh calling Weight Watchers a starvation diet, but I've tried it many, many times before and I was always starving. The second reason is chicken breast is at the top of the list when it comes to arginine. So if you are filling up on this alone and not adding a lot of fat, that one thing alone can actually keep you out of ketosis. The third one is trying to eat less fat on a high-fat diet is actually just another way to restrict your calories. So if this method has worked for you, restricting calories, then type a comment below. If it has worked for you long-term and you've kept all the weight off, type another comment below. Let me know. Now comment one more time if you felt good while you were restricting your calories and still kept the weight off. Now I want you to stop commenting and turn this video off because you, my friend, are a miracle worker and you need to show the world how you and Oprah can eat bread together on Weight Watchers and keep off all the weight for good. But I haven't seen any commercials with her lately. Is she still skinny eating bread? How is that working out for her? I also don't want to watch a lot of TV, so maybe she's on there. I don't know. Sorry. Charlie, Roxy, get Roxy. Sorry. New puppy problems. So the other group of fat bomb haters come from the Jerfer group of ketoers. And if you don't know what a jerfer is, it is a just eat real food, which I actually consider myself a part of this group. I try to eat as much real food as possible, but I love fat bombs, and I need them in order to help keep my fat high and stay in a ketogenic state. But I've heard some of these jerfers ask why fat bombs are even necessary when we can just eat the real foods and stay keto. So I have been sent here to answer this very question for you. I made my first fat bomb when I first started eating a low-carb, high-fat diet around 3 to 4 years ago. I read the book, Kick Your Fat in the Nuts, and I also took their 12-week online fat loss course. So one of the things I learned in the course was adding here's Roxy, the one you hear barking. So I learned that adding lots of coconut oil to your diet can help you lose weight, especially belly fat, which I had plenty of it. Another thing, if you're just starting out and you don't eat a lot of coconut oil, you probably won't like the taste. So there's actually a recipe for coconut yummies that you can make. It's found in the book and the course. And if you eat these after your meal, they can help you burn belly fat, and they can also help your body relearn how to digest these healthy fats after too many years of low-fat diets or wrong fat diets. Also, as I became more keto, I started to add in some more yummy flavors like peanut butter, the caramel apple ones I did, the cheesecake ones I did. So when a jerfer says that fat bombs are not real food, I'm not really sure why anyone would say that, because most of my fat bombs consist of coconut oil, a real superfood. Hold on, let me put him. Go inside. Come on. Inside. Sorry about this. Go inside. Today is going swell. First puppy problems, now 4-year-old problems. Anyway, I'm back. Again, these videos live, they're fun. So most of my fat bombs consist of coconut oil, a real superfood, also cocoa, another real superfood, and butter. So these fat bombs help me get in some of these foods when it's not possible. I'm not the type of person to just want to eat a stick of butter. My husband is, my son is, not me. So I mix up these fat bombs and make them super tasty. And I sometimes also use stevia, which is also real, and swerve, which a lot of keto recipes call for. So these super fat bombs kept in my rotation help me stay keto and help the fat come off. So as I mentioned above, eating a coconut yummy after meals can aid in your body relearning how to digest the healthy fats. When I get a craving for something sweet that is off limits on a keto diet, I eat a healthy fat bomb that is filled with the satiating saturated fats that I need in my keto diet anyway. If you're eating the keto junk food, just because it says keto or low carb, it probably won't help you if it's processed. Also, when I get a craving for something salty, I'll just eat a salty fat bomb, like maybe something made with peanuts or peanut butter. Number 4, as a busy mother, I don't always have time to sit down and fix a full meal. You can see life gets a little bit crazy. So sometimes I have to pop a fat bomb or two just to satiate me until I have time to sit down and fix a real meal. Number 5, as a woman, I find that I don't want to sit around all day eating a lot of meat. So I know it seems a lot of men do great on a keto diet because it's almost like ingrained in them that they want to eat meat. I feel like, I know before I fixed my digestion that I didn't want to eat meat at all. I couldn't eat it without like bread or french fries or chips. After I fixed my digestion, it became much easier to eat and it actually tasted good. However, I still don't want to be stuffing meat down my throat all day, so the fat bombs help fill in where those nutrients are lacking. And finally, I use fat bombs in the place of desserts. So we know that Halloween is coming up. So my caramel apple fat bombs pretty much taste as good as taffy apples to me, but you get some healthy fats instead of the sugar that will just make you crash. I also recently posted my cheesecake fat bomb recipe, which some people say tastes just as good as cheesecake or maybe even better. So definitely try it out if you love cheesecake. So those are a few of the reasons that I love fat bombs in my diet. For those people who say you can't lose weight while eating fat bombs, I have lost a total of 145 pounds, and I've had them in my diet from the beginning. I feel like they have helped me stay keto, helped me keep my fats high, and really helped satiate me. And if you are wondering how many fat bombs I eat in a day, it really depends on the day. If it's a day I'm cooking more real food, I might have less, maybe like 4 to 6. If it is a day where I don't have time to cook meals, it might be more like 8 to 10 in a day. It really depends on how my day is going. And just because I say that I can eat 8 or more fat bombs in a day doesn't mean that you should run out and add this to your diet. If you are new to this, you need to build up your fat slowly. Just remember that I spent a lot of time working on myself and my digestion to get to this point. And if I had tried that many when I first started off, I would have been pretty miserable. So if you are getting nauseous, your skin is breaking out, or you're having loose stools, things like that, definitely add them more slowly. And you can also check out the digestion course to see if that can help you. That is at eatingfatistheNewSkinny.com/digestion. And if you really want to kick your fat burning into high, you need to build a strong foundation. So you can check out the full 12-week online fat loss course. That is at eatingfatistheNewSkinny.com/course. A lot of these groups will tell you how your body works in scientific theory, but it doesn't really work for real people. This course will tell you how it works for actual people. So that is what I have to say today. I need to go take care of a sobbing 4-year-old and whining puppy. But if any of this is helpful, please share it. And thank you for following me at Eating Fat is the New Skinny.